Dunford, 6/8/2023.
2024.
Tenant Protection Act, 2019. So California did not abide by housing authorities. The Homeowners Association came in and revoked the $20,000 fine, the fee, which basically made it ineffectual. And so then everyone had to go one by one, which is what was explained to me by Judy Davis of Legal Aid Society in May 2020. So she also said, I'm like, isn't it the law? Because they raised my rent 14%, and it's supposed to be 5% in interest. And you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. Yours is just $25 because it's subsidized housing through San Diego Housing Commission.
Andrew
MHS
Silver.
now TURN, Behavioral Health Services. But corporate's still MHS, and then from mental health court to behavioral health court. And supposed to be my advocate. They're just sign off. Non-inclusionary housing practices, all in Alfred Alexander Joshua's properties, primarily in the 92105, 92115 area, which is Trump. Richard C. Gentry said he houses the majority of the people only in 5 area codes of the 92101 through 92199. So Judy Davis said, you're both right. It is the law. The court's out. The judges are home. So there's no one to litigate. So if it doesn't go to court, he doesn't pass judgment, it's technically not on the books. It's not the law. And the police have nothing to enforce. So it's not the law. And that was in May 2020 for the first rent increase. And then the second rent increase came around in but they gave me a 60-day unlawfully. Gave me a 60-day
That was September 2021.
Number 9. That's
And a
Alfred
3-day no
Joshua's
warning.
JP Investment Properties LLC and Barbara Lee of Vista Property Management. And there are 4 employees listed under the AEA Investment Properties Van Dyke Incorporated, which is another one of the companies he has. And AEA Investment Properties LLC is the Menlo property. He has a Boston Avenue property. There's a Shimon. There's a bed and breakfast 6-bedroom Joshua Estate in Hillcrest. So, yeah, and there's another Alfred Alexander Joshua.
Alfred
and
Estate.
they're both from New York. They're both about the same age. One of them's a real doctor, and the other one just has the Alfred Joshua MD profession.
And the doctor did the redesign on the jails in 2014.
Online. And his attorney of record for businesses and properties are Carl A. Larson of Berkowitz. No, not Berkowitz. Burkhart and Larson. Carl A. Larson? Come on now.
Spelled differently, his assistant said.
It's odd because the Legal Aid Society and MHS, their nonprofit auditor, his middle name's also Larson. I was like, that's fishy. What else? So it was
different people.
Unclean hands, the whole thing. They initiated everything. They came for number 9. She left with me.
Number 10.
She decided to come up for me.
3854 50th.
And that was August
1905.
19th. August 26th of 2021 is when they had overturned the moratorium 4 days earlier. So, because Trump had bought a judge, so everybody wanted a judge. Trump's doing bad business. Everybody's doing bad business. So I think he should be a watchdog doing cleanup on all that. Clean up on aisle Trump's influence.
Trump's new job.
And I think a lot of that bad business is coming for housing portion of it.
HUD.
MHS they're not even licensed. I think they have one license between all 78 practices. They started in San Diego in 78, and then they're throughout California, and they have 15 housing programs, and that's partnered with San Diego Housing Commission. Then
HUD SAC, specifically out of
the
Chicago.
housing director housed me.
In the NEFI,
I started
National Equity
MHS
Fund, for the 15-year tax credit.
They housed me 10/17.
Not just NEFI.
2021.
And Hawkins, Delafield, and Wood, and Rod Solomon, who wrote all the litigation on these fancy new bonds,
40-page lease.
needs to be looked at closely.
Because Whereas the number 3,
especially the proposals in Hawaii, state of
so
Hawaii.
they put her at the bottom of the list, and she ended up in that complex anyway. There's only 10 properties, 10 units, and 8 of them are subsidized, and then the other 2 are 2 bedrooms. So, and during COVID, they brought in clients from City Star and Center Star MHS. So
Andrea Silva maybe
the Center Star, she doesn't
pay
have
for
to pay,
water.
she didn't
Everyone
have to pay SDG&E.
threat
They
of
made us
eviction.
pay water. Oh, Australia Dunford.